Join me as I create some of my goal action plans for the upcoming week. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new, welcome. My name is Tracy and I am a girl with plans. I want to thank you so much for pressing that play button today. And if you find that you enjoyed this video, please press that like button. And if you've not yet subscribed, I would really appreciate it if you would consider subscribing. All right, so we are back with another weekly goals setting video. I do want to chat a little bit about what is upcoming as far as the month of March. I will not be doing monthly goals for the month of March just because literally almost 3 weeks I am on vacation. So that's pretty much the whole month. I had been contemplating setting up some vacation goals, and they would have been completely like fun and non-stressful type goals. But I feel like with the vacation that I'm going on, that's probably not as realistic, just because it is a kind of busy, action-packed, a lot of sightseeing, but some adventure as well type vacation. Whereas if I was going on a cruise or something like that, where I was more, well, a cruise or not necessarily, but if I was more in control of the schedule, then I might be able to kind of incorporate some of my goals. Like if I was going on a cruise, I could probably even incorporate some of my health and wellness goals into it. Maybe throw in a couple of like healthy eating type things and maybe some morning walks around the ship or something like that. Or if I was going on a beach vacation, you know, walk along the beach in the mornings or something like that. But with my upcoming vacation, which I've said it several times, but I'm going to Egypt, everything is completely different. So I really can't set goals for that. And in turn, I think I'm gonna just continue with my February goals into that first week in March, the first full week in March. And then that will pretty much lead me to my vacation. So this will probably be the last goal setting video until I set up my April goals, guys. But don't get too excited. This one isn't going to be like much different because I am in full on vacation prep mode. And that is primarily what this is going to consist of. Just because my brain can't handle much else. I will say I have not been very good with my goals just because vacation prep and work has been taken over all of my month of February. So I haven't been as good with several of my goals, and we'll kind of chat with them because I'm going to probably put some of them down again. So we'll chat through them as I get going. All right, so for personal development, I am not going to put anything on here about reading because I have read like, I don't know how many books already, but I've read like 6 or so books already this month. So I'm good there. So the last time I did a action steps for the week, I had talked about the one thing I really want to do is turn my early morning wake ups into something useful. Meaning like I have been waking up at like 4:30 in the morning. Although some days I have not. I've been sleeping in a little bit. But like 4:30 in the morning. And so when I telework, I don't have to start working until about 7:15. When I do go into the office, I do need to like get up and get ready to get out of the house by 7. So I don't have as much time to do anything between the 4:30 and the 7, or I just don't want to then. But on like my telework days, I have a pretty big window to get something done. And I really want to make those early morning wake ups a little bit more productive. I'm still, because I have not done that yet, I still don't know what that looks like. But I've been very general with my goal there, saying start the day early. I think I need to put a number on it so that way I actually make it happen. And yes, it probably doesn't make sense for me to start on this. Now that I haven't done it, it doesn't make sense for me to start on this. What is on the week of the 26th when I only have 2 more weeks left to kind of, you know, before my whole schedule changes due to vacation. But you know what? We're still going to do it. So I'm going to start. Let's see. Do I say like an early morning to do or pre-work to do? 2 times, let's do that. I don't like this pen. Why do I have that pen? It's so hard to write with. It's not, but it is when I don't have like other papers below this. So, okay. I really need to get back into my planners. This week was horrible. And I think the last time I did my goals video, I said that week was horrible. Now, the last time I did the goals video, I felt like because I sat down and talked it through, I was a little more intentional with getting into my planners, but it seems like right now every other week I'm falling off. So I definitely need to prioritize planning and planners. And then I'm gonna say daily time task tracking because I've kind of fallen off with that too. Fun and adventure. So I need to start packing. My last one was shop. I have probably gone a little overboard with the shopping. However, I'm okay with it. I went really cheap. I just bought a lot of cheap stuff, but I really did need to buy a lot. But it's fine. I don't like do a lot of clothes shopping on the regular. I tend to do clothes shopping when I'm getting ready to travel or go somewhere. And I think that's been like a post 2020 thing. I mean, have you guys noticed that? Like pre 2020, I felt like the stores were better as far as like shopping in store for clothing. And I would just like randomly pop into a store like once or twice a week to see what they had on sale and all this other stuff. And then like post 2020, where we are now in a online only world, it is so hard to shop for clothes online. And I don't even mean the sizing. I mean, the finding the things that you want, because it's just overwhelming to look through hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and sometimes thousands of items to see the one thing that might be okay. And then you're trying to match it with something. Yeah, that's a rant. But so I don't spend that much on the regular on clothes. So yeah, I did go a little overboard, but a lot of the things I think I can wear again. Some things are probably going to be like vacation only type clothing, but that's fine. So I am going to still need to shop for essentials now. I haven't done that, but the essentials are like going to be like Walmart and Target type stuff, like any type of like over the counter meds, any type of like, if I need to order some new like phone cords or chargers, which I don't, but if I do, packing will help me figure out my essentials. All right, so we're gonna leave that. Social, we are going to stay. I do need to get out of the house one time a week. Okay, I've been really good with that just because of the next one. I have been doing really good with friend meetups. I've been doing them about once a week. I am going to continue doing them. So my goal was like twice a month or something like that. I want to keep doing it just because pretty much my month of March is a wash. And I probably am not going to be able to do anything that first week of March. So yeah, so we're going to keep everything here the same too. All right, so it was friend check-in, which actually I don't know that I've been as good with that. Because when I consider that separate from a friend outing, so like the friends that I'm going on the outing with, even though I did check in with them to schedule that outing, I'm not counting that. This is kind of like just a friend check-in to see how they're doing, maybe not scheduling anything, but just to do that. So I definitely need to pick up my game there. Quality family time will always be a constant on here. Eventually, I'm going to expand on that to kind of do certain activities and things like that. And that's with my parents. And then friend outing. I had been doing like schedule a friend outing, but now I need to schedule and go on a friend outing. Like I said, I've been really good this month, but I need to be really good this month just because March is going to be a wash. And then April, it's going to be kind of a wash just because I am going to go wild, but like I get back for 2 weeks and then I go to go wild. And with those 2 weeks, can't really schedule anything because I don't know how I'm gonna feel. All right, financial, we're gonna still track daily spending. That has been I've been doing that. But it's been scary because of how much I've been spending. So on my last one, I was like crafts less than $40. Yeah, that didn't happen. Man, there has been so many spring releases and they have all been amazing. And I just could not refrain. Could not do it. I'm not mad about it. It just means I'm just gonna have to like do another inventory check and then not spend. later on. And then I also picked up another 2024 planner because it was like $2.99 at Hobby Lobby. And my thought was, oh, I can use it in 2025. The dividers are really pretty though. All right. And then my other one for the previous time was low spend, and I'm not going to do that. The one thing I do need to do is I still have not done this. And I think this was like, it wasn't my last few goals, but I think it might be my monthly goal. But I have got to budget for Egypt. And that's the spending money. So I need to budget for that so I can go ahead and get that out of the bank. Because I'm also going to need to I'm going to have to go into the bank and not go to the ATM because I'm going to need smaller bills. I don't want all 20s. So I think that's what we're going to do. And I think that's going to be it for financial. This is not a goal, but I want to write this here. I have opened up a couple of store credit cards. You got like 30% off of Old Navy on top of their 40% off. I had to open up a credit card, y'all. But I need to double check on the auto pay just to make sure that is in effect and ready to go before I leave. So that's more of a to-do, but I'm putting that on my goals because I have the space. All right, home, we're going to stick with the daily and weekly cleaning. I have not been good with the daily cleaning. Does anybody have any tips of how you make sure you get that done? Like I said, it's the reason because I do live alone. I feel like it's a little bit easier to push it to the back burner versus like if I had a family that lived with me or kids, you have to clean because it's, going to be a lot more messy. But I feel like, I know I need to, but it's just, I just push it off. And then I'm doing like these big cleanings on the weekends and things like that. So I really want to do that. So that way my weekends, I can make more videos and things like that, but we'll see. I have not decluttered the office. I think I'm just going to keep that as is. I don't think I'm going to do any more decluttering or anything like that until I get back from vacation. Like it's not gonna happen. I do need to focus on the office though. I'm gonna say organized office, but it's more of the fact that I have been in major planning mode as far as filming videos. I'm trying to pre-film videos for vacation and things like that. So it is a wreck. I have like sticker books all over the floor. I have planners all over the floor. I have things everywhere. So I just definitely need to pick up the office. So I need to kind of do daily pickup. Just pick up everything on a daily basis. I put it all in neat little piles, but I don't need to do that. Okay, so learning. Spanish Duolingo, for some reason, has gone by the wayside already. 2 months in, and I was great in January, cut off in February. And the reason why I cut off in February is because I wanted to focus more on Arabic. And I haven't done that either. So I don't know what is going on with me. So we're just going to say Arabic phrases. And then my last time was 15 minutes a day. I need to do that too. So I haven't done it, but now I have 2 weeks left to do it. What can I learn in 2 weeks, And then here, I definitely, for fun and adventure, I need to research. So I need to do my own research on my Egypt stops. So that way I can help with, I have all my clothes. Now I need to start organizing them, what I want to wear each day. And I need to kind of like look at where we're going to figure that out. All right. That might sound backwards, but I like to pre-plan. I might actually do a video with you guys. I don't know if that's something you're interested in, where I can kind of be like a vlog and I can kind of show you guys how I organize my packing list, because I use a planner to actually do that, where I try to organize it by day. And then in my classic size one, I like literally just cross off, write it somewhere else, move it. And then I have a mini that I will actually do my final one, which is subject to change once I'm there, obviously, because weather can. But I like to have a plan for what I'm going to wear when, so that way I can pack it in my suitcase accordingly, especially for this trip where we're actually going to be flying. mid-trip from one part of Egypt to another part of Egypt. So I like to have my clothes separated so I don't have to take the second part out. So I might do a video. It might be kind of fun where I'm kind of going through that and then packing, and then we can just do like regular chat. So I might do that. Let me know if that's something that you guys are interested in. For mental wellness, I'm going to say daily journaling. And I have already scheduled a chiropractor appointment, so it feels like a cheat to put that there, but I do need to schedule a massage. And I have been putting that off because I think I mentioned the last video, it is so expensive, and my chiropractor appointments are now free because they are part of my insurance, and I have hit my deductible, or my out-of-pocket, yeah, my deductible, where a massage is going to cost me like $100. So I don't know, but I really need one. So I think I'm going to do that. All right. I'm going to throw some stickers on the page, and then we're going to kind of talk about what I'm thinking for March, and like if I was going to do goals for my vacation, what they would kind of look like. I kind of talked about what they would look like if I was going on a different type of vacation, but I was thinking, I figured I would just kind of talk you through what I was thinking for this vacation, now that I'm not doing it. So what I was going to do, whoa, lost a sticker. I will find that sticker some other time, and then that, oh, it's on my shirt. Oh yeah, by the way, these stickers are from Martina Sticker Company. They did a huge like release of all these different blooms, 11 different blooms in total, because there are 11 reps, and all of the reps inspired some of the colors and the patterns. I have one that was inspired. I use that for my one little word journal, but these are awesome. I use the printables because I'm impatient and I like to print them out. And I've been liking using them here because I just think they're fun. I like to spruce this up because it's something I'm going to probably keep for a while, probably well into next year, just so I can look back at my goals and help me plan for next year. Okay, but I will link the sticker shop, Martina Sticker Company, down in the description just in case you're interested, because I do have a discount code that will save you 15%. All right, so let's do another quote, and then we'll talk about... All right. Ooh. I am involving, and it's so beautiful. We'll put this like here. So, yes, we were talking. I was telling you guys that I had thought about doing goals for my vacation, because, and they would be completely different goals. I would not have a financial category. I would not have a home category. I may have a learning category, families and friends, no. But so let's just talk about what my goals would be, because I don't want to put them down. I don't want the pressure of it. But like one of the main goals that I think I would have is to say yes. So this is now a smaller group tour than what it was originally going to be, because some people had to cancel last minute. Now, I don't know anybody. I know no one. Through the interwebs, I know the person who's putting it together. It's like her like little tour company thing. So I kind of know her. I've been like following her for years before she even went to Egypt. But so it was going to be I don't know how many people were originally going to be on the tour, but now it's just me and one other person who I think might be from another country, which is going to be kind of fun. But when I say yes, it means there are going to be evenings where we're probably going to have some free time, like that first day. Then because I'm doing 2 weeks, there's a day in between week 1 and week 2 where there's probably going to be some free time. So my say yes is if someone says, hey, do you want to go here? Do you want to go check this out? I think I'm going to do it. Like, I'm not going to think about, oh, I don't really care. That's not really my interest, or, you know, something like that, you know, which can happen. Let's be honest. Let me see, week of February 26th. So it definitely can happen. But I want to say yes. So if someone's like, hey, I'm going to walk to the market, or I'm just going to walk around. Do you want to come with me? I'm just going to say yes. So that's a big one for me because, you know, you can be tired, jet lags, anything like that. But I feel like this is a once in a lifetime experience, and I'll catch up on my sleep at some point. So I'm just going to say yes. So that's a big one. One of the other ones, which I don't really know if it's a goal, but it has to be part of my daily to-dos, is take photos that I am in. I think when we go on vacation, a lot of times it's like you just snap, photo, but then you like feel bad asking other people to take photos of you. I mean, if you're with a friend group, honestly, even if I'm with a friend group, sometimes I feel bad asking them to take photos because, you know, at the same time, you're trying to enjoy the moment. You're trying to live in the moment and everything like that. But like, I have regretted the lack of photos that I have had on certain trips. Now, I don't think that's going to be an issue here because now thinking about it out loud, when I have taken these trips where there is a lot of touristy type things, I do take a lot more photos. Usually where the photos struggle is if I go on a cruise or something like that, to be completely honest. Like when I went to Italy, all of my photos was like of the sites, and I took plenty of photos there, but I didn't take many on the ship. Again, that's a non-issue, although I am going on a Nile River cruise. I don't even know what to expect. I've done no research. This is like the first vacation that I've literally just booked and have done nothing. I am like the vacation planner, and I have not done anything because I haven't had to. So yeah, a lot of these I don't know what to expect. Which is probably why my planning is so hard, because I probably should have done a little bit more research. I just need to take pictures every single moment. I'm going to take a camera in addition to my phone. And I have multiple memory cards. And if I take photos and then in the end I end up not liking them, hey, that's what, you know, deleting is for. So, and I usually don't delete them. I just transfer them over unless there's multiple of the same thing and you're trying to get the best photo. That's the only time I ever delete. So I definitely want to take photos. I want to say yes. I need to stay hydrated. That's kind of the health and wellness. I also need to eat. A little nervous about that. Little nervous about the food situation. Because of the fact that I'm not sure if I'm going to enjoy all the food. And with that said, I'm not sure if my belly is going to like all the food, and I don't know. So I definitely need to make sure I eat. And in turn, I think that really isn't a goal. I think the biggest goal for something similar to that was to make sure I continue with my vitamins. I am taking vitamins. I'm going to take multivitamins. I'm also going to take Emergen-C. And I'm also going to take some hydration packets, like liquid IV. So I'm going to take all that stuff. I just need to be good about doing it. All right, y'all, I think we're done, and I think I've chatted enough about what my goals were for I mean, that was literally going to be it, y'all. All right, so for here, I'm going to take off the bottom because I literally have to punch the whole page. So I do have a crocodile, and I'll do that if there's one, but right here, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to line up this in here. All right, so I kind of have it lined up. It's for some reason, it's like the punches aren't lining up perfectly. But they're all even. So I'm just going to punch it like that. And voila. It's a lot easier than doing a 9 punches with a crocodile. But yeah, I just want to make it fun. I want to use my stickers. I don't think I have any more room for another quote. So I think we're good with the quote. So I think we're going to pop it on the disc. But yeah, I mean, that's how simplistic I was going to do my goals if I did vacation goals. But like I said, I'm kind of not going to do it now. I've kind of said what I wanted to do. So here is my February goals. If we want to do a quick check-in. So this was the set up a productive AM routine. That kind of goes with the pre-work to-dos. I haven't done that yet. I have a feeling that's going to kind of show back up in April. I've read my 3 books. I have not made the most of my idle time. Well, I kind of have. I've been doing a lot of online shopping, and that's making the most of it. Plan for my March vacation. I have not done any of the finding spring or summer events. I've coordinated outings. I've been out of the house at least once a week. I've had to do a lot of picking up of clothing and stuff like that. Weekly friend check-ins have not been the greatest at, but I've already completed my 2 friend outings. Let's use red. Let's check that off. Let's check that off. Let's check that off. I have not done the $50 craft budgets. I have not. That's fine. I have audited my credit cards. I did do that, and then I ended up signing up for another one. I haven't done any of this, guys, and spring maintenance is going to be due in March, so I need to add that here. I'm glad I'm looking at that. I did change out my air filter, so I'm good there. Learn important Arabic phrases. I can say I have not done the Spanish. I have scheduled my to-dos. I just haven't done them as far as my girl with plans stuff. Regular journaling, have not done that. Treat myself, have not meditated. We can just go ahead and cross that off. Hey, maybe I'll try that in Egypt. I'm not going to have as much distractions as far as television and stuff like that, or even like I'm probably not even going to want to scroll my phone that much. Increase the length of my workouts. I have, no, I'm not going to even say that. I haven't scheduled my doctor's appointments either. I need to do that. I've taken my vitamins. I've eaten kind of healthy. So, all right. So that was the check-in. So what I will do is we will revisit this when I do my April goals, just because we're not going to have March goals. And then April, it's time to hone in. I will have no excuses. Yes, there's Go Wild, but Go Wild is literally 5 days. This was, 19. So that's a big difference. So yeah, we're not going to focus too much. We will have time to do goals when it comes to Go Wild. So yes. All right. So I'm going to pop this back in here, and then we're going to just call it a day. I'll do that off camera. But there we go. That was my weekly action steps. Again, nothing outstanding, nothing new. I think when I come back, I might need to kind of start reevaluating where I want to be, where I should be coming into the second quarter, and kind of reevaluating what to focus on. But I do come back at the end of the month. So my April goals might be a little late. We'll see. But there we go. I do hope you enjoyed this video, guys. And if you did, please hit that like button. And if you're not yet subscribed, I would appreciate it if you would consider subscribing as well. That is all I have for now. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, evening or night. Until next time, bye.